What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man, random live stream. I'm just gonna be out here talking, and we're gonna look at some charts. I'm up here eating, man. Hope y'all having a good Labor Day. Let me know how y'all spending the Labor Day. I gotta work later on, so I can't get too, I can't get too turned. I gotta work tonight at 11. Got me a little something over here though for now. Got some wings. Got some fries. A little mixture, I'm put on my screen just a second, man. We're gonna kind of look at some stuff this week. I'm just gonna be talking. Y'all let me know what y'all got planned for today. Relaxing. Studying, yep. Yep, that's what we finna be doing, man. Studying, talking. That's it. I ain't got nothing to do. I said I might as well hop on. Y'all let me know if you can see the screen. You should be able to see it. We're gonna talk about some everything. Yeah, so we know the market that has. We're kind of just gonna go through stuff that maybe stuff that I don't usually look at, and whatever comes to my mind, we'll just talk about it. American Deli's wings get smaller and smaller every time I get them. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see what we got. Okay, Palantir. What's Bitcoin doing? The thing about Bitcoin, I like it, man, but at the same time, Bitcoin has got a lot of hype beast, right? You'll notice, just like the stock market, everybody will talk about it. They'll love it at all-time highs. But Bitcoin, if Bitcoin pulls back to 80K, people ain't gonna be saying nothing. I swear. It never fails. This is how you can gauge when the top is in for now. When people who have never said anything about a stock or who has never said anything about Bitcoin starts talking about it, posting about it, that's how you know, hey, it's time to sell. That's how you know it's time. It was like that with Tesla. When Tesla was going crazy, what was it, last year, beginning of this year, whenever it was. We were buying Tesla last year, early last year. But when Tesla started going crazy and people started posting about it again, I said, man, Run is almost over. And sadly, it was. I ain't gonna lie. One stock that I do want to catch though, if the market falls, I think AMD is gonna be the best stock to play. I don't know why, but for some reason, AMD puts like downside on AMD works out very well for me. I don't know why. The times that I do play downside on AMD, it works out very well. I got a triangle pattern. Oh, it's staticking? It's still staticking? Let me know if the mic is still staticking or not. I might have to pull it closer to me. I might have to hold it. You still in FI? Yeah, me too. Me too, man. I'm still in there. Yeah, say it's good now. Yeah, I probably just had it too far away. I'm gonna try to hold it. Yeah, I may have to roll my contracts though. I got September 12th on FI. I think I should have probably just went with 19th or October 17th calls. I probably should have did that, but hindsight is 2020. Yeah, FI still looks good. It's just consolidating. I mean, that's the thing about, when you trading options. The stock can, because I got in at like 139. I started at like 137 or 138, and I'm down like 40% on the contract. Because it hasn't been moving. It hasn't done anything. That's how the game goes, unfortunately. But, a couple days of breakout and the contract will be up 40 something percent. And I haven't even added yet. I'm looking to add here shortly. So if I add to it, I'll go from being down 40%, it'll probably be down like 20%, something like that. We'll probably cut that in half for what I'm down. Then if it breaks out, it'll be looking really good. The biggest thing is just staying alive. You just gotta stay alive, man. Think about it. It's so many trades. No matter which one you feel like you missed, it's gonna be another one that comes soon. There's gonna be another one that comes soon. Like I think about trades like UNH from a few months ago. That day UNH fell like $40 or something like that. Bro, people was turning $70, $100 to $2,000. Like, man, you just never know which one is gonna be the one to do it. You just gotta always take your setup. That's probably the biggest thing I learned. Just always take your setup. Yep, so that's the mindset you need to have instead of FOMO. Yeah. Yeah, because truthfully, it don't matter. It's gonna be a move just like that happens again. When I first started trading, the first crazy move that I seen like that was Tesla. Tesla had a Stupid crazy move after earnings, and that really was the start of, Tesla going insane. I think like 2019, 2020, one of those two. But I can't tell you how many stocks have made has made a move like that since then. And the market changes. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Monday. Yeah, we just on here chilling, man. I'm just on here chilling, gonna look at some charts, just talking. Got me little wings, fries, got me a little mixture going on. We just chilling, man. I'm gonna put my screen up though. So yeah, AMD could be one that's really good. It's actually, it actually kind of looks like a bear flag a little bit right here. I would hate to call it a bear flag and the stock is just so bullish, but it is what it is. Kind of looks like a bear flag on the 4 hour. So I love puts under 160. Really, puts under 161.5 look really good. Look at this right here. Look at this little area right here. So this little area right here, you can see it's been bouncing right here, right? So every time we get up in here, boom, pop back up, pop back up, pop back up. So if we don't hold this gives us room to come down and retest. You see we got 2 wicks right here. Look at these 2 wicks right there. 2 nice wicks at 158, right? So here's how you got to think about it. From 162 to 158, that's $4, right? So you got to ask yourself, okay, can I make money on a $4 move? Right? Would it be worth it for me to take this trade? That's how you gotta think about it. And who's to say that 158 is gonna hold? You could get to 158 and it goes straight through. Because at that point, under 158, you then be looking around 152.89. You got an area here. So really just identifying everything, look. For me, it all comes down to patterns and levels. Levels are the most important thing in my strategy because the levels tell me exactly where I'm looking for things to happen, right? So I can't tell you, how can I tell you if this is a good move if I don't even know how far the move is going to go? Imagine if I seen, all right, think about this. If I seen this bear flag, but let's say it was just a crazy resistance or crazy support at 160. Right? I know under 162, this is the bear flag. But if it was just a insane support at 160, $2, is that enough to make money on that? Yes. But imagine if it just goes straight through 162 and it doesn't make like a bear flag until like 160.5. At that point, then you got 60 cents or 50 cents until you get to a crazy support. Right? So it's always about the levels and how far it can go. Right? So we know under this, you got $4. After this, you got $6 it could possibly drop. And you got another $4 it could possibly drop, right? So everything is about identifying the levels. That is the most important thing in my strategy. I know I talk a lot about the chart patterns and I love chart patterns. But understanding the candlesticks go back to everything. And that's one thing about when people learn how to trade that it just doesn't click. How are you going to learn a strategy when you don't even know the basics? There's no way. You can't learn a strategy if you can't even understand the candlesticks. You don't even know what the candlesticks mean. Like you're trying to run before you even learn how to crawl. So everything's a process. So AMD, one of my favorite short setups, probably is my favorite short setup. If the market goes down, and I'm only even looking at that because QQQ does kind of look like a Head and Shoulders a little bit. So that gives a little confluence. If QQQ fakes out of this Head and Shoulders, I guarantee AMD is probably gonna fake out. That's just how it goes. You say NVTS, what is that? This is ugly. I've never heard of them. I gotta do some research on them. I've never heard of these people before. NVTS. You think about some things I ain't looked at in a minute. Gold. I haven't looked at gold in a minute. Oh shoot. I had this charted and apparently I missed it. I pray to God that gold isn't up like crazy. It probably is. Wow. Y'all see I had this charted and I freaking missed it. I didn't have alert set on it. That's on me. Gold, this is ascending triangle pattern. Look at that. Closed at an all-time high. Man. GLD could go crazy. I missed that one. That's why you gotta always have alert set. That's easy money. Something else I don't look at too often. Waste management. It ain't doing much. Dang, so all the semis got killed. That Marvel was down a lot. Okay. What else we got? Haven't looked at Kava in a minute. Looks like I actually have a little level right here. I don't know what this is, man. I'm trying to see if it's any bullish divergence. Nah, not really. Actually, kinda some bullish divergence right here, but so stagnant. Kava looks okay. else? We got Kava, Chipotle. What's that stock that people was? Oh, Tempest AI. Let's see what that looks like. It ain't doing a whole lot either. DraftKings slowly going up. I don't know. It ain't a whole lot that I really like that looks good right now. I hope the market pull back, man. That's gonna give us some setups. The market needs to come down some. It's one of the trades I regret not taking this year. Crazy, man. I had this trade planned out. And I did not take it. Marvin Riot haven't been doing anything. Not a whole lot, man. Upstart ain't doing a whole lot either. Yeah, it ain't doing too much. I just need the market to pull back, man, for a few weeks. What Snapchat look like? I haven't looked at Snapchat in a minute. Oh, hold on. We might have found something. It's under the support though. Well, right at it, really. Snapchat. Look at Snapchat. Oh man, I don't know what I just did. Alright, there you go. Snapchat has some. Well, I gotta pull it up closer to show y'all. I don't know what I just did. Alright. It's at a support. Boom. Boom. It has bullish divergence. See how Snapchat is going down right here, but it's curling up right here. It has a gap. Man, let me see how much Snapchat contracts cost. They probably crazy cheap. You probably get a whole bunch of contracts for $200 off Snapchat. You really wouldn't even need it to go up that much. Get a January 27th call for $100. That's crazy. Let's say something like January. You get an $8 call for $77. You can get a $7 call for $116 that expires in January. So if we use like the little simulator, realistically this could come back up to like 9 weeks. Man, that might not even be worth it. But let's see if it goes to $9. If it goes back to $9 by December, that'd be like 85%. I mean, it's not bad. Not bad, but your money might be better spent elsewhere. You might wait forever on $9 when you can make that elsewhere in a few days or a few weeks. It looks okay though. Rocket Lab is gonna go. Rocket Lab is still bullish. It's gonna take off. It's probably gonna make another high. I like Rocket Lab still. Above 50.94 should be gone. Yeah, should be gone above that. UNH actually looks good for more upside. Might go up to 326. Then UNHG kind of just got some shares of that, not a whole lot, but it's at 17. So yeah, that might be going too. Alright, if I could tell y'all do one thing, I swear, Start posting online. I think everybody should post what they do online. Like you just never know what can come out of it. You'll be surprised what people want to see. It's literally kids that became millionaires by playing with toys and posting it online. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna start posting different stuff too. And most of the things that I post now is about trading. But I've been posting about trading now for like 5-6 years. I've been posting about trading for a long time, so it's like second nature. But I do other stuff too. I do a lot of technology stuff like programming. Well, I work in IT, so I like programming stuff about technology. Like something that I want to do. The same thing I'm doing now with like trading. I want to do that same type of thing, but with like cybersecurity type stuff, like with programming and that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I think I could do some vlogs. I'm not gonna lie, y'all would not understand. Y'all see me on camera, y'all wouldn't believe the kind of stuff I be doing in real life. Y'all would not believe this. Like, there ain't nothing illegal. I don't do nothing illegal. I don't even smoke. Do I drink? Sometimes. I like to have fun with my friends. But man, y'all wouldn't believe it. Y'all wouldn't believe it. Y'all just see me in this setting. But for my stream, when I get to 1,000 subs, so I'm gonna have a party at my house. I'm having a party and I'm live streaming it. So I'm gonna get my friends over here and we're gonna have a real party, man. But I got some funny plans, man. I got some funny plans. It's gonna be funny. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming that day, or probably a few days after. Also at 1,000 subs, I'm doing 4 classes. So I'm doing day trading class, and all of it gonna be to the public on YouTube. It's gonna be a day trading class. Gonna be a swing trading class. It's going to be one about chart patterns and one about the break and retest strategy. So, basically everything that I do, I'm gonna put it out there for free. Which everything that I do is already out there for free. There's probably nobody that I know of, nobody that has more in-depth free content posted than I do. Like, if you go through my page and you see the amount of videos that I have that are long, like I got plenty of videos that's 20 to 40 minutes plus, right? And I don't have anything hidden. What y'all see me do, I don't have any more secrets. I don't have any secrets. Everything that I do is out to the public, right? But the thing is, so think about it like this. Just a second. Think about it like this. If LeBron held a basketball camp, LeBron says he's going to teach you how to play basketball the way he does, everybody's going to go. But at the end of the day, they still are not LeBron. Right? That's the same way I kind of think about this stuff. It doesn't matter what I tell free. I don't think information should be withheld. I don't think all information should be withheld because you will never be remembered in life ever. Like 1,000 years from now, nobody will ever remember you unless you discover something. Right? You got to make a groundbreaking discovery, or you got to write a good book. Literally, that's the only way you will ever be remembered in time. So, That's why I do things like write books, stuff like that. I actually have a book that I've been working on for 2 years now, and I've literally just been building on it forever. But I want to wait. I want to wait until I drop it. Like I literally have all the base information is already it's been in there for a year. But I'm waiting because I just want to keep building experience. Like I got 6 years of experience right now trading, so I got plenty of things to talk about. I could talk about this all day long. Right, I can talk about this all day long. But practicing delayed gratification, that's something that a lot of people really are not good at. You know, everybody wants everything right now. You want it right now, right now, right now. And that's how the 0-day culture has begun. Everybody want all the money right now, right now, right now. But think about this. Y'all tell me this right here. Let's say if you had $5,000, right? And this is something that's shifting like my mindset as I'm growing and trading and as I'm getting older in general. Like I'm 25 now. I started trading when I was 19, right? So when I started trading, I was 19 years old. I was looking for some money. I didn't care I just wanted some money right now, you know? But as I'm maturing, I'm looking at these moves in the market. I'm like, dang. Well, I see AMD has went from 78, 76, whatever it was, to $180, $190. And I've made a lot from that, you know, day trading and also with the 2X leverage ETF. But I think about it, I'm like, dang, well, what if I would have just spent that $2,000, $3,000 on some long options? There's no telling how much a $1,000, $2,000 contract on AMD down near the lows. There's no telling how much that costs right now. The stock has doubled, you know, but that's delayed gratification. People don't want to wait on that like that. But just think about stocks think about even just this year, the market crashed this year. Think about the lows of this year. So think about when y'all saw Meta at $400 something. You seen Google way cheaper than what it was now. You seen even last year Tesla was at what point last year Tesla hit like 140 something. Think about all the stocks like that have went up. This is how you get into like the market has went up so much, yet there are people still, you know, not positive on the year or not positive month to month. Which because you're not gonna be positive every week. You know, you're not gonna be positive every day. You might not be positive every month. I haven't had a red month in a long time though. But you know, I have had red weeks. I had a red week last week. I only took how many new trades did I have? I took Rocket Lab and SMCI. But I added to SMCI, so it made my loss a little bit bigger than what I made on Rocket Lab. So I had a slight red week. But yeah, you're not gonna win every single week. You just gotta win over time. Say you didn't want your card to decline. Exactly. I didn't want it to decline. So at that point, I just needed fast money. Which when you first start trading, that's all you're really concerned with. Because just think about like when I first started, I was a resident assistant, right? So I was making like $7 or $8 an hour. So crazy enough, I actually still had these screenshots in my phone from 2019. My very first trade was on Roku, right? So the person that taught me about trading, Eugene, he's actually in my chat. Eugene, he pops in every now and then. Easy the Great. That's my dog. That's who taught me, who got me into trading, right? And how he got me into it was, I don't even know how I found him, right? So we was at the same college. I don't even know how I found him on Facebook. I think I randomly seen him on Facebook. He posted like something with trading. And I'm like, dang, how he made that money that he posted like he made like $100 some, something like that. And I was like, how did he do that? And I seen him. And I might have messaged him or something. I don't know. But I ended up seeing him at the gym. Right? And I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I'm trying to learn. He's like, okay. You know, we just get blah. Like hit me up. And I guess he didn't think I was serious. So like a week or two go by. I see him again. I said, hey man, I'm trying to learn. You gonna teach me. Like I told like, hey, I'm gonna learn how to do this from you. Alright, so he was like, you know what, okay. He told me meet him at the library, right? So I think it might have been a couple days later. That he kind of, got me acclimated, told me about what it was and all that. So I had put like $250 in my account, right? Because I think that was around the time. Yeah, it had to be around the time of refunds. Refunds in college, boy, you get a refund, you think you done sold dope. You get a refund in college, boy, you got more money than drug dealers. Y'all just don't know, man. You get a refund in college, boy. Some people getting back 3,000-4,000. Like just you have crazy amounts of money. You gotta pay it back, but still. When I had $250 in my account, so he said, okay, we're gonna look at trading this. So he told me about like support and resistance, and Roku was at a point of support, right? So it's like we're gonna buy what's called a call, okay? Because Roku was at support, and it was like every time it was getting right, it was bouncing up. I was like, okay, that means it's probably gonna bounce up again. He said exactly. So we get in there. I think I paid like $3 something for the contract. No, it couldn't have been $3 something for the contract because I had $250 in there. It might have been like $190 something or right at $200 for the contract. Because I lost $60. So I got in and we ended up losing the trade. He was like, dang, man. He's like, that's what he said. I thought it was going to bounce. He said, I was like, it's cool. Because I put that money in because that's money I was willing to lose. And I thought about it. I lost that $6 in like a couple minutes. I was like, dang, I just lost $60 in a couple minutes. Like 2 minutes. But then again, I thought about it. I said, what the, you know what? I said, if I can lose $60 in a couple minutes, if I learn how to do this, that means I can make 100 something in a couple minutes. So that's the way I was thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about the loss. I was thinking about, man, I just lost $60 in 2 minutes. That means if I learn what I'm doing, I can make 100 some dollars in 2 minutes. So at that point, you gotta think about it. At that point, I was already negative. Right? I was already negative. And they ain't hardly had no money. So I need to leave here. I said, if I'm gonna stop trading, I gotta get my money back first. Right? So that's how my journey started. Alright? So that was in 2019. And he the one that connected me with Lawrence. So I had connected with Lawrence through him. Right? Because him and Lawrence knew each other like way before. Way before. So that's how I got connected with Lawrence. And I had got into Lawrence's BWSO group. Right? Now back in the time, bro, this tells y'all how long I've been doing this, bro, and how long Lawrence been doing this. Lawrence been doing classes since, I don't know when Lawrence started doing classes. Lawrence was doing classes when I first met him. Right? So got in there. I think when I had got in there with Lawrence and his group, Eugene was in there, and I think people from his school, because Lawrence was still in school that time. It was like 70 something, 80 something people in there. So like it's thousands of people now. But when I first seen him, man, it was like 80 something people. And that's one person I was like, man, dude, the stuff y'all see, like shout out to Lawrence, man. Lawrence, he might not be on here right now. But shout out to my dude Lawrence. Lawrence is somebody that's all gas, no brakes. The stuff y'all see Lawrence doing now, I don't know how he do it. He teach like 2-3 classes a day. I can't teach 2 classes every single day like that. Dude, he a different animal. He was doing that when it was like 70 something, 80 something people in the BWSL group. So the stuff he doing now, bro, he been doing that for as long as I know him. Right? So Lawrence, that's a solid dude, man. Lawrence, solid dude. And he is the first person that I ever seen talk about like, hey, buy time on your contract. Buy time. He been saying that since 2019. So everybody now, leaps are getting popular now. But I don't think, in 2019, I don't think they had contracts that was going back like 2-3 years though. I don't think they had contracts that far back then. But Lawrence was really, he was buying time before buying time was popular. So, shout out to him. Shout out to Lawrence, man. It's my dog. That's my dog, man. And when I first started trading, I was doing more so swing trading. right? Because I had classes. So my classes was in the mornings. My major was computer science, what I did in school. So a lot of my classes were at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 9:30. So I was in class when the bell would ring, ding, ding, ding. I would be in class, right? So I had to rely on swing trading because I couldn't always be right there at my phone, right? I couldn't always be right there. So that's kind of how I got the motto of, well, not really motto, but how I got the ideology from my trading. Because a lot of things, everything that I show you guys, I barely ever show you guys anything from a 5-minute, 1-minute perspective unless I'm about to end the trade. Right? When I'm finding trades and stuff like that, I'm always looking at the daily 4-hour. Because that's how I learned to swing trade. And basically, I had the realization, I was like, well, if I know this stock can go up $20 from this point, it can be easy to catch a $1 move on it. So I thought, day trading it really just comes down to precision, right? Because a $30, a 30-second hesitation in a day trade could be the difference between you making money and losing money. But swing trading is a lot easier. It's hard to lose if you buy time. You buy enough time, right? So yeah. The craziest trade, I don't even trade this way no more. Like, when I had that fast money mindset, I could make a lot of money fast, but I could also lose it fast. My best trade ever was $12,000 I made on Tesla. And at one point, I was up 16,000, right? So, this back when Tesla was going crazy. This was 2021. So, in 2021, it was like April 2021, maybe March, something like that. Tesla was going stupid, right? Tesla was going stupid. What leverage I used? Oh, I had some thousands in there. I had quite a bit of money in there. Like my refunds from school was going straight to trading. Yeah, I didn't see the thing that people don't know about me is nothing. I've never had anything at an advantage. So I never mind grinding for stuff. I never mind delayed gratification because that's how I had to always do everything. I've always had to start from listing what somebody else start with. It doesn't bother me like waiting for stuff. Right? But when I first started trading, I was like, oh man, I need to get it now, get it now. And that's how I make a lot, but I also lose a lot. Right? Because that trade, I don't even remember how much I put in. I still got a screenshot on my phone. I still got a screenshot on my phone. Let me look at my phone. So y'all don't think I'm capping. If y'all knew me back in 2021, y'all know. I don't even trade with the same leverage I used to trade with, man. There's a lot of stuff that I kind of don't do no more. Trading is stressful enough, man. I try to make this stuff as least amount of stressful as possible. Where is it? April 14th, 2021. Y'all might not be able to see this. This is April 14th, 2021. Let me see. Y'all might not be able to see it. Y'all might not be able to see it. You can see. This is a screenshot here. This is it. Look at the timestamp. Look at the timestamp. April 14th, 2021 at 9:46 a.m. Hey, I keep receipts now. I keep receipts. Right? This is my best trade ever. $12,000 on Tesla. And no, this was a swing trade. Right? Now, this is at 9:46. I was up 16,000 at one point. But I was in class. So I couldn't just sell it right away. I was doing stuff. I was like, oh man, 16, And I had seen it dropping. I said, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I left class that day. Don't tell my mama. I left class that day. I ain't do no work that day. My mom still don't know this. She probably don't even know this is my biggest trade ever. She don't even know that. I did not do no work that day. The day I made 12,000. Right? Y'all see the screenshot. Y'all see that? April 14, 2021. 12,000 on Tesla. How much did I put in? Let's see. The contracts was a little bit over 1,000 a piece. I had spent maybe 4 or 5K on contracts. 4 or 5K on contracts. So I had like 4 or 5 contracts. Yep, this was around the same time. This might have been the same trade because this was a swing trade on Tesla. This might have been the same trade. Might have been the same trade. I was up 16,000 at market open. Then ended up coming down because it was weeklies, right? So you can see right here. This was April 16th calls, right? So I was in weeklies. This tell you how stupid I was back then. Y'all, I had $5,000 in weekly contracts. I don't trade with that kind of leverage no more at all. I don't even do that no more. I was $5,000 deep in weekly contracts, bro. All right. So yeah, that was a crazy. And the worst part about that is I end up losing almost all of that. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, back to the delayed gratification. Nothing that I've ever had has been. I've never. Let me think. If it's anything that I've started out with a like clear advantage. I don't think it is. When I started trading, I ain't had no money. I was using my refund checks. And every single check that I was getting paid like $160 to $180 every 2 weeks. Almost all that money was going to the market. Right? Almost all that money was going to the market. And I was losing. So I really don't care for the huge things, man, because I've never had anything that I could start ahead with. I started from the bottom with this trade, so I ain't had no money to trade with. Some people start trading with $5,000, $10,000. I thank God. I really should record this to clip this up, put it on the Instagram, man. But it's alright. I thank God all the time that I did not have no money when I started trading. I would have lost it all. Imagine if I would have had 5,000 or 10,000 to start trading with, man, that would have been gone. I would have lost all that. Right? I'm glad that I didn't have that money to start trading with. Right? So that just go to trading. You talk about the YouTube. Man, I can't tell y'all how grateful I am to almost be at 1,000 subscribers. And even now, I only post once a week. So if I really start posting, there's no telling what I could possibly even do on YouTube. At the beginning, I had like 200 some subscribers, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start posting here a little bit. It's almost at 1,000. That's insane. I got more subscribers on YouTube than I got than people in my Discord. How? I don't know. Why y'all ain't in the Discord? I don't know. But yeah, start from the bottom with this YouTube stuff. I didn't have everything I learned how to set up has been me researching it. How to set up this, how to do this, how to make content better. I read a lot of books. I study a lot. Like I research a lot of stuff. Right? I do a lot of research. I learned how to set this up from YouTube. Even now, some people have I'm so grateful for the things that I have because every year things get better and better and better and better. 2020, 2021, I just had a phone. Even now when I'm trading, I don't have 3-4 monitors. I be trading, 9 times out of 10, I'm trading off my phone by itself. Or I'm trading with my laptop and my phone. Or I got my old phone. I'm looking at both my phones. I got the chart on one phone, and I got my my contracts on the other one, ready to buy my contracts. I don't trade with 2-3 monitors now. I don't do that now. I'd be grateful for what I have because I didn't have all that. Every year I have more and more, more and more, more and more. So I know eventually, I know I'm gonna have the monitors and stuff. Yeah, I can have it now, but I don't need it now. I don't need it. I'm good where I am. You know, when I first started trading, I just had the phone, and then I had the laptop, and I had my kitchen table, and then you know, I graduated college. You know, now I got my own whole section in living room just for my trading setup, right? With a ring light, man. I got 2 ring lights. I got 2 laptops. I got 2 phones. I got a fancy microphone. I got some of everything. It's delayed gratification. Could I get all that stuff right now? Yeah, I could. I could get all that right now. But I'm chilling. Right? So I don't know how this relates to. I don't even know how we got on this topic. I was up here talking about the Tesla trade. That was insane. We're talking about what else we talk about? Oh, we'll talk about all kind of stuff. I just be going on tangents, man. I be talking about all kind of stuff. So I only know what I was talking about with delayed gratification with trading. Oh yeah, the ODTEs. Yeah, that's how that stuff came about, man. Everybody wanted right now, right now, right now. But just think about if y'all would have bought long contracts at the bottoms. You would have bought long contracts at the bottoms, you guys wouldn't have had to, you wouldn't have to trade today. You wouldn't have to trade at all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And as I realize that more and more and more, y'all might notice, especially if you're in my chat, you might notice that I'm doing a lot more swinging than I was, right? I still do day trades. I still do day trades when I can because my work schedule changes, right? Because I work at IT. So sometimes I'm on the night shift, sometimes I'm on the day shift, sometimes I'm on the evening shift. And it's super duper hard for me to get off at 7 a.m. I still do it. I don't know how. It's super hard for me to get off at 7 a.m. in the morning from working from 11 to 7, staying up until 9:30, and then trading from 9:30 to 10:30 or 9:30 to 11. I be so sleepy at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God. Super sleepy. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. And we still make it happen, man. We still make it happen in Discord. But yeah, I've had some amazing times in the market and not some so amazing times. Like I said, y'all seen that $10,000, $12,000 trade with Tesla, but you might not know that I lost almost all of it, right? I didn't keep that screenshot though. I didn't keep that screenshot of me losing about all that money on Tesla. It's something else that I also had made a lot of money back in the day on Tilray. Or I actually had a whole bunch of shares of Tilray back in the day. Oh, I done found the screenshot. Hey, here you go. All right, y'all. I found the screenshot of my first trade ever. Okay, so boom. This is September 13th, 2019. I always keep receipts. I always keep receipts of everything, right? Because think about it, man. And being in the trading space here for 6 years now, I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of people start. I've seen a lot of people quit. And I know some folks that have been doing it and they still doing it. But, you know, I think a lot of times the people that have fallen off or quote unquote fallen off is because they lacked character and integrity. I'm not up here telling people, hey man, yeah, I'm a millionaire. I ain't made $1 million in the stock market. I don't even put up enough money to make $1 million. Right? I be making my money and I be getting on. I don't care. I don't have kids. I don't got a wife. Y'all, all this money I make from trading, I travel with it. I travel and I eat good food every day. I eat amazing food and I travel. That's all I do with my trade, my trading money. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I eat amazing food, I travel, and I give back. Right? Every year I do my my Christmas drive, which that's coming up here soon in a couple months. I travel, eat good food, right? But I've seen so many people come and go because they've gotten exposed for lying, right? So it was a lot of people that was trading in 2019, 2020, especially from that 2020 to 2022 era. Oh man, people was getting exposed left and right for capping. People was getting exposed left and right for capping. All right. So the biggest thing to me is always telling folks the truth. Tell folks the truth. Having integrity. Because trust me, it's the internet. People gonna figure out if you're lying. All right. So that's why I always keep my screenshots. September 19th, 2019. You might be able to see this, you might not. Y'all can see I got $191 in that account. You see that? I got $191. You can see I was down 65 on the day. What that date say? September 13th, 2019. I didn't just start trading this week. I ain't just start trading this year. Last year. I've been doing this for a very long time. All right? You see I was down $65. So I lost a little bit more than I thought I lost. I lost like 60. I lost 65. $5. Who cares? All right? So that was my first trade. Now, the first trade that I actually won was a trade that I got from Lawrence. The first trade that I actually won was a trade that I got from Lawrence. And it was Adobe, right? So, September 16th, 2019. There you go. You see that? September 16th, 2019, Adobe. You see, I made $80-some on that. Shout out to Lawrence. Lawrence had got my first win. So that's just a few days later, right? So I made that back and more. And I got a few more screenshots in here. I got a lot of screenshots in here, man. I lied. I caught myself in lie. Hold on. Shout out to Lawrence. It's crazy. It's crazy how far Lawrence brought this stuff, man. I mean, this is okay. Back in 2019, this was before people was on Discord. People was on Telegram, right? You can see September 30th, 2019. September 30th, 2019. We on Telegram. Lawrence posted on a Telegram. He posted some plays. It had 65 people in there. 65 people. That's crazy. That's why I love keeping receipts, man. Some of this stuff you just gotta go back to because it just make you like so grateful. It make you so grateful for stuff, man. Just go to show you. You keep doing something, you just keep going with it, bro. It ain't no telling how far you'll take it. Ain't no telling how far you'll take stuff, man. You just gotta keep going with it. Crazy. But yeah. I ain't really talking about nothing, man. If y'all just join, we just talking about random stuff. We talking about random stuff, man. But yeah, let's see. Y'all got a couple stocks in there. CRDO. Where y'all be finding these stocks at? CRDO. It's all-time highs? Yeah, it's at all-time highs. This thing been going stupid. Oh my god. Yeah, it been going dumb. It's up over 300% from the lows. I mean, you can't do nothing besides play the highs at this point. You broke all-time highs on Thursday, pulled back on Friday. You can't do nothing but play the highs. I ain't got too much to say for that one. AMAT. AMAT. AMAT might be coming down some, actually. Boom, boom, boom. Might be a little bear flag on it. AMAT might come down. Looks like I got a 148. I don't know what that is, but probably from back here. 148 area. So it's at 160. It might come down to 148, 150. Very well could see that. But yeah, man. Ain't too much going on, y'all. We just out here chilling and talking. Just showing y'all what's going on, man. Always move with integrity. Say C3 AI. Yeah, I had looked at it a little earlier. It ain't nothing going on with it, really. Ain't nothing really going on with it. Like a little triangle pattern. So you kind of need it to break above 17.6, 17.7. You need to break above that. Oh, the play that I love. All right. 3 out of play I love. I don't even think I talked about this play today. FTNT, right? So this will be the last thing I'll hop off, man. I'll hop off here. FTNT. I thank y'all for those that, been on here chilling, talking about nothing with me for an hour. FTNT. Take a look at this. Bullish pennant pattern. Notice my green box. What's this green box? Look right here. Resistance. This box was a resistance. Broke out. Came back. Turned into support. Blasted off. Alright? So now we back in this box. We hold in here. So we're going to see if we can blast off again. Alright? That's what I'm looking for. See if we can blast off again. So the trade doesn't work if it breaks below, or if it closes below 76.8, 76.5. Doesn't work if it closes below that. But it looks good. It looks good. And it has a gap all the way to 96. So you're talking about a $20 gap. So that's my favorite play. That play is posted on my Instagram as well, man. That's really all I got, man. I just want to hop in here and talk to y'all, man, for a little minute. I ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, make sure you guys follow the links in down below in the description. It's on my Instagram, my Discord. All of that is in the description below. Make sure you guys share this with somebody, right? Share this with somebody so we can get to 1,000. So I can go ahead and do these classes, man. I got four free live classes I'm doing, right? 4 free live classes. All of my classes I do, I come out the head, right? So I don't write nothing down or oh man, I need to say this, need to say this. It all comes off the dome. It all comes off the dome. Right? I can talk about this stuff all day long. So I appreciate you guys hopping on. Make sure you guys share this, like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for hopping on here for an hour, chatting it up with your boy. I'm about to drop some plays in the chat for the Discord chat and the premium version, of course. And yeah, man, we're gonna get ready for tomorrow. We're gonna kill it this week. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So thank y'all for hopping on. Y'all have a nice week. Y'all have a safe Labor Day and get ready for this week so we can make some money. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on Sunday. Maybe I might go live again later this week. Who knows? We'll see. But I definitely, if I don't, I'll see y'all on Sunday, man. See you guys later. Y'all have a nice one.